Hi guys, and welcome to the Stephen King Sematary Club. The Reaper's Image is a delightful story. I find it to be very simple, very spooky, very cozy in a way. This story is about a piece of looking glass, or a mirror, and it's called Diver Glass. There are only 5 known mirrors left in existence in the entire world, and one of them is in this attic of this museum. Now, it was placed up there after there was an incident. We don't know what the incident is until later. Actually, until the very end, we don't know exactly what the incident is, but a young man was looking into it and saw a figure, and something bad happened. So your mind is racing throughout this whole story. You're thinking maybe he got killed in some way, pulled into the mirror in some way. Who knows? Who knows what could have happened? And at the very end, we find out that really what it is, people look at this thing, if they see the Reaper, which is just a little dark figure in the looking glass, they just disappear. That's all. They don't die a horrific death, nothing, but they're just gone. Inexplicably, they're just gone, which is also creepy and not something you want to have happen. So we have the museum curator, and he is kind of giving a tour to this, I guess, an art collector slash archivist who is interested in the looking glass, and he takes him all the way up into the top of the museum, into the attic, and the looking glass is there, facing a window. It's not kept in the best setting, and the guy is kind of annoyed that, someone is being so superstitious and treating a priceless piece of art in such a, what he would consider to be, disrespectful way. The art curator takes him up there, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with this mirror because he believes this Reaper image will cause problems if it is viewed. Quote, Mr. Carlin was not looking at it, quite studiously not looking at it, page 367. So he doesn't even want to chance it. He doesn't want to look in there and see the Reaper and disappear. Understandable. The glass gives this kind of magnifying effect, a disorienting effect, which is kind of what makes it unique. And the guy interested, his name is Spangler, he is annoyed because he sees a piece of black friction tape. And I guess after the young man had disappeared, his sister had come into the museum and thrown a rock at the mirror, and the art curator said nothing had happened to it. And the Spangler guy says, hey, there's friction tape over the corner of this thing where you said the girl hit the mirror with the rock. And I was led to believe there was no damage, but there is, obviously. The art curator is like, no, there was no damage. Nothing, there is no tape. Look closely, you're seeing the Reaper. Quote, Spangler took his hand away carefully and looked into the glass. Everything in it seemed a little more distorted. The room's odd angles seemed to yaw crazily, as if on the verge of sliding off into some unseen eternity. There was no dark spot in the mirror. It was flawless. He felt a sudden, unhealthy dread rise in him and despised himself for feeling it. Page 368. So now that it is happening to him, he's annoyed that he's so superstitious about it, but he's also unsettled. So he excuses himself to go to the bathroom because he's looking very ill. Like, he's gonna throw up all over the floor or all over the mirror. So he leaves, and the art curator is left behind, and he is sitting there, and he is thinking about how everyone who ends up seeing this Reaper's image disappears. So the implication is he's going to go back downstairs and Spangler will just be gone, nowhere to be found. And it's just such a delightful little story. It's so spooky. It's got that whole element of seeing those creepy things in the mirror that you never want to see, and then something bad happening as a result of it. So it's lovely and chilling, and I highly recommend it. Have a spooky day.